So now that we have the eyes sketched in place, let's talk about the nose. And the nose is probably the hardest element of the face to draw. And I think because there's not a lot of lines you're using, the nose really relies on shading. So I'm going to be showing you a simple way to begin learning to draw the nose. But first let's look at some noses in pictures that I have for you. So here's this nose, and you can see there's the line here that we could draw, but here there's not a line. This is all shading. And then this nose, there's not much to that, but you can see on the sides the shading. And both of these examples were noses from the front view. Here's another really good example of a nose, and you can see here the shading to really define the nose, but down here is where lines could be drawn. This is a sketch by Vincent van Gogh, and this portrait is drawn, this is called 3/4 view. So you see his eye, but it's not straight on, and you're drawing the side view of the nose, which is a lot easier to do than drawing it face on. And then this portrait here, again, relying on shadow and highlights to define the nose. So let's try ourselves to begin drawing the nose, and here is where the end of the nose is going to be. So we're going to start by just taking and making a small curved line like that. And let me see if I can bring my camera in just a little bit. And then from this curved line, I'm just going to make over here and and over here. And you can see, don't worry about any mistakes. You're going to make them. And then these are the nostrils, so I'd shade those in. But the side of the nostril is what I could use a line for. So I'm going to go here and maybe here. Okay? Now, it's probably not perfect, but at least I have a start to the nose. I can always go back and change things and decide what do I like about this and what do I want to change about it. Now the lines here, we really wouldn't draw a line up, but you can kind of see that when we begin shading, a shade line will be coming in around here. So there's the nose. We're going to go right ahead into the lips. The lips, this is the separation line between the top and the bottom lip, and they start in the center. And I'm just going to make a line out here and a line out here, and okay. And then I'm going to go down below and I make a line in the center here. That's where I start the bottom lip, and then come on over up here. Now the center is like that. So there's a start. Now I'm sure you're saying, this looks a little weird because of all this space up here. It does, but remember, part of this is forehead and part of it is going to be hair. So whatever type of hairstyle you have, if you have hair that comes over to the side and then the top part of your hair, and if you have long hair, your ear will probably get covered up. And I'm just sketching out, and of course we have to put the neck in. So hopefully you kind of understand how this all begins in making a portrait. Okay? So I'd like you to practice now.